Welcome to day 10 of this spiritual cleansing. Again, I'm glad that you are still here with me going on this journey. We're almost done, but we still have a few more days left, and I'm looking forward to those days. We are on day 10, and it is called Yesterday is Gone. So when I was younger, I used to always listen to the song by the group called Witness, and it would say, Yesterday is gone, so what are you gonna do with today? I loved what it sounded like, but back then I didn't really know what it meant. And then as I got older and experienced some things, I began to understand the true meaning of the song. I didn't know that I was going to make mistakes. I didn't know that I was going to make bad decisions and have regrets. But guess what? It happened. But as the song said, yesterday is gone. So what are you going to do with today? What are you going to do? Let's look at Philippians 3:13 through 15. And it reads, Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind, and reaching forth unto those things which are before me. I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of God in Christ Jesus. Let us therefore, as many as be perfect, be thus minded, and if anything ye be otherwise minded, God shall reveal even this unto you. The question you should ask yourself sometimes is, can I change yesterday? And we all know the answer to that. No, you can't change yesterday, but you can plan today and tomorrow and the day after that, right? So the plan should always be, as Philippians 3 just told us, forget what already happened before, but reach for what is ahead of you. You need to press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of God in Christ Jesus. What does this mean? It means that no matter what, you should always run after God. The word press could mean many different things like run, push, pursue, or many other words. But in this instance, we can tell that the author used this word press to let us know that things may not always be easy and we have to fight. There is a reason why you must forget things that already happened so that you can press. Sometimes those things that you are remembering and holding on to are the things that are keeping you from the prize. Those things that are holding on to you, or you're holding on to it and remembering, is distracting you from your next chapter. Yes, it may still linger, but don't dwell on it, because it's time to press. Press it out of your thoughts so that you can press towards the mark. I know we keep bringing up traveling, but there are so many lessons you can learn traveling. So whenever I travel for a fun vacation with the family, my luggage is light and it's easy because I can wear jeans and t-shirt, whatever, and it's like some tennis shoes, some sandals. But when we travel for church, we always have to break out the scale before we get to the airport and hope that we weigh it correctly. And we have to prepare for if we have to take something out of the suitcase. So I tell my daughter, put the stuff that may need to be left behind at the top, or we may need to adjust or put it in a different bag. But sometimes They don't listen. I follow my own direction, but my child didn't. So this last time we were at the airport, we were at the ticketing counter, and she had to hand over a pair of her church shoes to her father so that he could take them home because they were too heavy. So then she started taking other stuff out. She put some in this bag and I put some in this bag. So I was carrying it for her. So finally it was okay. We got to our destination and stayed the whole week. And she didn't even miss what she left behind. And if I'm not mistaken, she forgot all about the situation. Okay? So this is just how life is. God is telling you, you don't need all that stuff. What you are carrying is unnecessary and you can survive without it. Just give it to your Father and He will handle it. So as you continue after this master cleanse is over, don't pick up what you gave to the Father. Leave it there and press on toward the mark, because there is a higher calling. You will not hear the call if you are still carrying the load of your past. You will not hear the call if you are still wondering what would have happened if. Listen for what God is telling you your higher calling is. Listen for what God is telling you to let go of. He knows what's best for you, and He wants you to prosper and be in good health. So stay on the path and let it lead you to what is next for you, your higher calling. So as I've said every day, and I mean it, I pray that you have brighter days every day, peace and blessings, and I will see you tomorrow.